You've worked hard for 40 years. Now every morning there's no alarm clock, no meetings, just freedom. But then, you walk outside. Your 12-year-old sedan groans as you turn the key. The steering wheel shakes, warning lights flicker, and suddenly you're wondering, is it finally time for a new car? A brand new one costs $40,000? Or maybe you lease something sleek, safe, and stress-free for a few years? Most people will tell you, leasing in retirement? Terrible idea. But what if they're wrong? In this video, we're breaking down 4 situations where leasing a car in retirement actually makes perfect financial sense, and 5 golden rules that could save you thousands if you choose to lease. My name's Jeff. I'm a CPA turned banker turned retirement strategist. I've helped thousands of people retire with confidence, and today I'm here to help you do the same. Stay with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes might save your future self from making a very expensive mistake. Let's be honest. Most of us spent our working years driving cars until they couldn't go another mile. We patched things up, ignored warning lights, and told ourselves, just one more year. But retirement changes the equation. You've earned comfort, safety, simplicity. That's where leasing a car might actually make sense. Here are 4 situations where leasing in retirement can be the right move. Number 1, you want to enjoy a new car without a long-term commitment. Maybe you love the newest features, blind spot monitors, backup cameras, heated seats. Or maybe you just like knowing your vehicle won't break down on the freeway. With a lease, you get access to a brand new car every few years. You're not tied to aging technology or declining reliability. Number 2, you're driving less than ever. Once you stop commuting every day, your annual mileage drops. You're making quick trips to the grocery store. Maybe lunch with friends. That's perfect for a lease, which often caps you at 7,500 to 10,000 miles a year. The less you drive, the better the deal becomes. Number 3, you want to preserve your cash. Buying a car outright means locking up $30,000 to $50,000 of your savings. That's money that could be invested, earning interest, or funding travel. Leasing keeps more of your capital liquid, and that kind of flexibility matters in retirement. And number 4, you want to avoid surprise repairs. Nobody wants to deal with a $2,000 transmission bill in their 70s. Leased vehicles are usually under full manufacturer warranty. That means no big repair costs, no unexpected stress, just regular maintenance like oil changes and tire rotations. In short, leasing isn't just about the car. It's about peace of mind, predictability, and freedom in this next phase of life. Let's make this real. Margaret retired at 66. She had every intention of driving her old 2011 Civic until it gave out. She'd been frugal her whole life, and buying a new car felt unnecessary. But during a road trip to visit her daughter, the engine failed. Towed off a rural highway, stranded overnight. The repair quote? $3,800. Margaret didn't panic. Instead, she walked into a dealership, found a lease on a Camry hybrid, and drove away for $379 a month. No down payment, no major maintenance costs, no more surprises, just peace of mind. Now take Joe. He's a retired firefighter, solid pension, careful planner, but after a near collision at a 4-way stop caused by a blind spot he couldn't see, he knew he needed something safer. He barely drives anymore. A few errands, church on Sundays. He leased a small SUV with blind spot detection, lane assist, and emergency braking. The payment fit his budget. And the peace of mind, priceless. These aren't rare cases. They're people who matched their financial choices with their retirement lifestyle. They didn't lease because it was trendy. They leased because it made sense, and that's the key. This isn't about following what others say. It's about understanding what works for you and making that decision with clarity. If you decide leasing makes sense for you, the next step is critical. You have to do it the right way. Because while leasing can offer peace of mind, one wrong move at the dealership could cost you thousands. Here are the 5 golden rules to protect yourself and your wallet. Rule number 1. Always negotiate the selling price first. Don't walk in saying, "I want to pay $500 a month." That gives the dealer room to play games, stretching the lease term, adjusting rates, or manipulating values. Instead, negotiate the car's actual price as if you were buying it outright. That's the foundation of your lease, the number everything else is built on. Rule number 2, never put money down. It feels logical, pay more now, owe less each month. But here's the risk. If the car is totaled in an accident, that down payment, gone. You don't get it back. Ask for what's called a zero drive-off lease. That means no down payment, just taxes and fees rolled into your monthly cost. It keeps your cash safe and your flexibility intact. Rule number 3, say no to the extended warranty you're leasing. You're not keeping the car beyond the warranty window. Extended warranties usually don't kick in until the manufacturer's coverage ends. And by that time, you've already turned in the vehicle. So skip it. It's an upsell you don't need. Rule number 4, ask for the money factor and understand what it is. The money factor is leasing's version of an interest rate. And yes, dealers are allowed to mark it up for profit. So ask these 2 questions. What's the base money factor from the leasing company? Are you marking it up? Those 2 sentences could save you hundreds, maybe more. And finally, rule number 5, ask about the acquisition fee. Every lease has one. It's what the leasing company charges to set up the contract. But here's the catch. Dealerships can and often do inflate this fee. Let's say the leasing company charges $7.95. The dealer might quietly bump it up to $9.95 and pocket the difference. So ask, is this the standard acquisition fee or has it been marked up? They may not like the question, but they'll respect you for asking. Because when you walk into a dealership informed, you change the dynamic. You're not just another easy customer. You're someone who understands the numbers and won't be taken lightly. Here's the truth. Leasing isn't for everyone. If your goal is to buy a car and drive it for 15 years, if you love the idea of long-term ownership and zero payments someday, leasing probably isn't your path. But if you value flexibility, if your mileage is low, if you want a safe, comfortable vehicle without the stress of breakdowns or a massive upfront payment, then leasing might be the perfect fit for this next chapter of your life. Because this isn't just about a car. It's about peace of mind. It's about freeing up cash. It's about removing one more source of stress from a stage of life that should be defined by freedom. And remember, the dealership works for you. You are the customer. You hold the power if you know how to use it. So negotiate smart, protect your money, and make a decision that supports your goals, your comfort, and your lifestyle. If this video helped clarify your thinking, take a moment to subscribe. It helps more people like you make smarter retirement choices. And if you want to know how car dealerships actually make their profits and how to spot their tactics before they spot you, check out my next video. I'll see you there.